Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Ford C-Max, Ford Fusion Lincoln MKZ with a hybrid or hybrid energy engine, and you want to know common places where you can develop vacuum leaks. Stay with us, we'll cover that in this video today, because vacuum leaks are not easy to find. They're usually, in most cases, easy to fix with some minor exceptions, so make sure to stay until the end. There is one place where most people never look, and usually that might be the place, guys, if you bought a second-hand car or something like that, because you will require a little bit of extra work and people will be hesitant to fix that. So let's go ahead and talk about that now. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 2 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. Another thing, if you want to save quite a bit of money on car parts, tools, anything for your car, guys, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So let's go ahead and open the hood, guys, and right here, okay, we have that hybrid engine. Okay, let me show you now. It's a hybrid 2.0 that's been exactly the same engine on Ford C-Max, Ford Fusion Lincoln MKZ. Let's go ahead and remove the upper engine cover. For any of you that need help with that, we have a complete video how to remove upper engine cover on a Ford C-Max, Ford Fusion Lincoln MKZ hybrid engine. So if you look at the engine, guys, it's not too complicated of an engine. Check it out now. You will have one vacuum line, okay? You have one vacuum line right here. That line, okay, goes from here, guys, okay, to the valve cover. So you need to inspect to make sure there is no holes anywhere. Sometimes they will crack, so make sure that right here they will crack on the connectors if people try to yank them out. Also, when you disconnect it on the inside, guys, okay, you have an O-ring. Those O-rings sometimes can fail as well. And make sure when you connect them that they click all the way and make sure they're in place. Another place where you can develop a vacuum leak, anywhere practically after the muff sensor. So that's a muff sensor. Anywhere after that, if you have a leak of air, the engine will not be able to calculate the amount of that air, and that will cause codes which is called P0300, P0171, random misfires on cylinders, things like that. So loose hose clamp here can cause that, cracked intake hose, loose hose clamp there, throttle body gasket, okay, between the throttle body and the intake manifold gasket going to the cylinder head. Okay, every time if you remove intake manifold or throttle body, it's advised to put new gasket, especially if it's an older vehicle. It's a must, guys, in my opinion, because they flatten, they get hard, they're not flexible, they don't seal correctly. Another thing, okay, you need to inspect here, guys, that you have the hose from the purge control valve, that's your purge control valve, right here, that hose going to the fuel tank, to make sure that it's not cracked anywhere. If it is, okay, it goes all the way to the back side of the engine right there. Okay, it will actually cause vacuum leaks as well. That can be triggered as well, guys. You have another one for the brake booster right there. Okay, you can see that's the brake booster, and you can let's see it again with the camera. Let's go ahead. Okay, you see the vacuum line goes all the way there. Okay, you can see the vacuum line. You need to inspect it where it goes in the brake booster, make sure it's not cracked. You can follow kind of like the vacuum line. It goes all the way to here, it comes down there. Okay, it goes towards the bottom, guys. Okay, to the vacuum pump. Okay, and another thing, guys, okay, that you need to consider, okay, for vacuums will be the purge control valve. Make sure it's not stuck open. Purge control that's stuck open can simulate vacuum leak, because you'll be bringing, okay, all the time fuel vapors from the fuel tank. The fuel tank will not be able to reach pressure, so you may get an evap code in that case as well. Another place, guys, that's super hidden, okay, is the PCV valve. The PCV valve is between cylinder number, okay, let's see, between cylinder 2 and 3. It's that purple valve right there, guys. Okay, between cylinder 2 and 3, if you see it on the camera, Okay, that's the PCV valve, and the holes next to it that attaches to the intake manifold. That's the one that people will not replace most of the times. PCV valve is a valve that you're supposed to replace, guys. It's a maintenance valve. It's very cheap, okay, but if you don't replace it, you can experience vacuum leaks, increased oil consumption, dirty intake manifold, dirty valves, carbon buildup. It can practically destroy your engine, or you may think you need a new engine because of a device that costs probably less than $10 to fix replace. But unfortunately, on many of those vehicles, you will, guys, need to actually replace, remove the intake manifold. On this one, in some cases, you might be able to do it, okay, but you may not be able to reach the hose to disconnect it and all that stuff. So the intake manifold might need to be removed, and the oil separator valve where the PCV valve attaches has a gasket that, if it's bad, that can cause vacuum leak as well. Those are some of the most common places where you can develop a vacuum leak. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.